Welcome to this world of artificial intelligence or AI. Why am I saying like this? Because we have observed that in the recent years, the human society has really progressed a lot. The human beings have developed various tools, resources, technologies like artificial intelligence that are helping the human beings in various ways. There are various people who have even started using the artificial intelligence for various purposes like content creation, writing of the assignments, writing of the answers, preparation of the exams, and some other research tasks or activities. That is why it is feared that the human beings will stop using their minds and they will be completely dependent upon the use of artificial intelligence. They will lose their thinking capability and it will also hamper their analytical, critical, intellectual, as well as their reasoning capabilities. There is also speculation going on that by the end of the year 2030, this artificial intelligence is going to take over the entire human civilization and the whole humanity will be doomed forever. So with this, I welcome you all to my channel Nohazak. I'm Archana Kadyan. Before we go further, please click on the like button if you like my videos and please share it among your friends and relatives and please subscribe my channel. You will be thinking why there is so much of delay in uploading this video. Yeah, first of all, I wanted to talk about a lot of things here in this video. Secondly, I am doing everything by myself, whether it's the recording of the content, content creation, as well as the video editing. So that is why it is also taking me a lot of time. But I'm sure that very soon I will be an expert in all these activities, in all these tasks, and there will be no more delays. There's one more thing. I was also preparing for something that I told you in my previous YouTube shorts. Yes, that there is a surprise in the end of this video, and if you want to know the surprise, you will have to watch this video till the end. Now let's come back to the topic of our today. So as you all know, that today's topic is, are we really civilized or are human beings civilized? As we go through the current circumstances or as we are observing the current situation of the world, we really don't think that the human beings are civilized. Because there are already so many wars going on. Before, we have seen the war between Israel and Hamas, Russia and Ukraine, and now it is America and Israel have started this war against Iran, and now both these sides are attacking each other so severely that it is speculated that this war may also lead to a nuclear war. So this is just a speculation. I hope this should not happen. And see, we are currently living in this year 2026 where we have artificial intelligence, where we have developed various robots, machines, smart houses, smart techniques, smart switches, smart cookware, and smart societies, smart buildings. All these things have really made the life of some human beings very easy and comfortable. Why I'm saying some? Because only those people who are living a rich and luxurious life are able to afford these items. And these items are out of reach of the poor people and the lower middle class working people. And not just that, but we are also going into the space. However, we have been going into the space for many years now, but this time the reasons are different. This time we are going into the space to find life on the other planets. There are various scientists who are exploring the possibilities of life on the other planets. But the question arises, why? Has our Earth lost all its life? Has our Earth become smaller for humanity? When we talk about the time millions of years ago when lots of huge dinosaurs, mammals and animals lived on this planet, then this Earth was not small, but now for the human beings, this Earth has become so small that it cannot accommodate them. But if I rightly put it, the actual reason is that the human beings have lots of increasing demands, wants and desires activated by the so-called capitalist world, the manufacturing companies and industries and factories that do lots of marketing campaigns and advertising that leads to the increase in the demands and wants of the consumers. And then it definitely leads towards more waste production and it is hampering, it is polluting the whole environment, it is polluting the whole earth. In today's advanced and modern world, we have seen that how human beings have completely forgotten their roots. They have also forgotten that they are connected to this Mother Earth. But they have even forgotten that how this whole nature has provided us with lots of natural resources, the fresh food, clean water, fresh air to breathe. But what we have given back to nature? Nothing. We have given back this pollution. We have polluted all the rivers, the seas and the oceans, and we have destructed the forests, the prairies and the meadows and left nothing on this earth. And lots of animals are going extinct because of human actions. So this is what we are doing to the earth. And then we call ourselves civilized. So are we really civilized? What do you think about? Do you think yourself, or do you think the human beings are civilized? Please comment in the comment section below. Ancient civilizations, the ancient societies were definitely not created for all these reasons. There were certain purposes why these civilizations were ever created. To know about this, please watch my upcoming video and the link will be available to you very soon. Societies are built upon certain codes of conduct. They were built upon certain value systems, and the residents of these societies are required to follow these value systems, are required to follow all these norms and codes of conduct. But presently, what we are seeing, what we are looking at, they even don't follow any codes of conduct, any norms, any laws. They have forgotten their moral, spiritual, ethical, religious, political values. But this society has also provided us with lots of fundamental rights for the benefit of the humanity, for the benefit of the mankind. Use these fundamental rights for their material benefits. And on the other hand, there's other section of the people. The other section of the people has been completely deprived of these fundamental rights. The whole society seems to stand against them, and they seem helpless, miserable, and powerless in front of this so-called huge Leviathan type of society. And there are various examples prevalent about all these things today in our current society. And when I see all these examples and the topic of this video, then these examples seem to be a tight slap on the face of this so-called civilized society. And this is how this year 2026 has started. What to talk about the previous year 2025? I've seen lots of mishappenings, lots of killing, lots of terrorist activities, and not just that, but very close familial ties being broken. Husband-wife relationships, children and parents relationship, and so many other relationships getting broken, getting torn. And we are living in this kind of a society. Now, what happened in the beginning of this year 2026 that has shaken the entire humanity? Yes, I am talking about the famous Epstein files. So just as this year started, the Epstein files were released in front of the media. They were made public. However, the irony is only 1% or only some of the documents related to the Epstein files are released or made public. This so-called society, which is being governed by, which is being managed by so-called biggest names on this earth, by the so-called biggest companies on this earth, as Donald Trump had said. Few of the names of some influential leaders, entrepreneurs, media professionals, and professionals from some other departments, even they are included in this particular Epstein files. When we talk about this particular case, this case was already going on for around 20 years. And in this case, this particular accused, Jeffrey Epstein, was not even convicted of his charges, but he even accepted his crime, and later he was put behind the bars. And what happened next? He committed suicide in the prison. Was it really a suicide or something else? It hasn't come out yet. Some other people also who are associated with this particular case. What has happened to them? Nothing. However, there are some countries where this case has been taken into cognizance. This is not just a single case, but there are several such cases prevalent in around the world, and not just that, but even in India, which we call as Bharat. I'm talking about the famous Nithari Kand, the famous Nithari killings. And see the similarity. This case was also going on for around 20 years. And various particulars in this case are also similar to the Epstein case. So our investigating agencies are not at all capable to resolve this particular crime. And what happened to the justice to those lost kids, to those kids who lost their lives, the victims of this case? What does it tell us about the system? That the system has become corrupt, that the whole system, the whole society is not at all civilized, and see lots of countries are getting indulged in the war now. See the irony that even in this world of technology and progress, how are we resolving our issues? Through war, through missiles, through bombs, and by killing each other, by playing with the lives of the people, by killing the lives of the innocents. This is how we are resolving the issue. So how human beings can call themselves to be different from the early human beings? At least the early human beings had certain heart. At least they had certain sympathy. That's why they stopped killing the wild animals. They stopped hunting and they started agriculture. They started farming and they started developing their own societies and civilizations, and they were very much advanced civilizations as compared to ours now. So those civilizations, those societies were created so that they can harmonize the things, so that they can start coordinating with each other and helping each other in their tasks and activities. And in today's world, in today's society, the human beings, they don't know how to communicate with each other. They don't know how to communicate clearly, fluently, and even positively. They don't know how to negotiate with one another without any disagreements. They don't know how to agree on one point. So this is what we are seeing here. We used to think that at least these big industrialists, these influential entrepreneurs, media professionals who are associated with this upstream file have a great personality, they have a charismatic personality, and they are very much skilled in lots of values and skills. But what are we seeing here? That even these people, these leaders are falling short of these values and skills. And they even get training for that. One thing we have learned here, that even a great personality can't make you a better person. How much great your personality is, how much charismatic your personality is, you cannot be great, you cannot be a better person if you don't have certain skills or values. So what is lacking in these influential leaders? That's why, to fill all these gaps and to remove all these loopholes and lags from the personality, I have brought this whole series of the videos, starting with this video today, where you will learn how to excel in your career and in your life, and how to enhance your personality, how to groom and develop your personality. Not just that, but also how to be a better person in life, how to imbibe the values and skills that you have learned. This is not just about learning, this is about imbibing, this is about inculcating these values and skills. And yes, now there's the time for the surprise. So the surprise is that I have started an online academy. The name is Pelt Cop Arc Academy, and this academy is only for those who want to excel in their career and who want to learn all these skills and values with me and be a certified professional. And not just that, but I have even started another YouTube channel of my academy, Pelt Cop Arc. The link of my channel is given in the description box below, so please join my channel. And I have even created my own website. I am very much thankful to the whole team of Class Plus, because of their help and the tools and resources that they provided me has helped me in building my own website. So this is all. And before you go, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.